Hello, my name is Hadassah Broscova. I'm here today to answer a few short questions about Carpe Articulum Literary Review. I'm the Editor-in-Chief of Carpe Articulum Literary Review and the President of Carpe Articulum Foundation and carpearticulum.com. Carpe Articulum, the name, for those of you who do not know us or are not affiliated with us, the name means seize the moment, as opposed to Carpe Diem, which is seize the day. We felt very strongly that that's not really an accurate statement because as anyone well versed in the ways of life will admit, you can wait the whole day and that moment is gone. So you do have this moment and that's all you have. So that was the inspiration for the name. Of course it does play on the word articulate, which fits in perfectly for a literary review. The first question that I had on the agenda it was being repeated several times by our readers, so we're going to address that first, is what does it mean specifically when you say you are a cross-genre international literary review? It is a very specific claim and it means precisely what it says. We are delivered to over 35 countries worldwide. We're in bookstores worldwide. In the United States, stateside, we are most prominently featured in Borders booksellers and Barnes & Noble. UK would be Blackwell's, and in most respective large countries they have their own favourite large stores that we're featured in. And we're also very humbled and thankful for all the smaller independent bookstores who have taken us. That's always very touching because we're extremely dedicated to promoting their businesses and encouraging sales for those small businesses who are struggling in the wake of very large companies that have, in many cases, dissolved theirs. So that is something we're very proud to be part of. It makes us a better part of that smaller community, something that we very much, it's very endearing. Cross-genre, right? So some magazines claim that they are cross-genre, and they are, technically speaking, and even in the broader sense of the word, there are some fine magazines out there that include things like poetry and short fiction. I would say what makes Carpe Articulum set apart is the fact that it includes essentially every writing genre. That is to say, we include the harder to publish genres such as novellas. We print those in their entirety, especially if they win one of the competitions. We give away $10,000 every year to great writing, and that's something we're also very proud of because there aren't very many places that are really out there supporting the arts in a really meaningful way, especially for the budding writers or writers that have yet to be discovered. We include novellas, short fiction, poetry, creative non-fiction, scientific papers, articles, interviews. We are known as the Journal of the Stars. Every quarter we do an interview with some important figure that has something to say about the literary arts or screenwriting or combination thereof. And they share their insights and very helpful in providing writers with a plethora of information, things that really help someone to keep their fingers on the pulse of what's happening in the writing community and what's happening in the arts in general, how things are moving, what trends are emerging, what's happening for the emergent screenwriter, where should they be heading? Is it best for them to go and be properly schooled in screenwriting, or should they move directly into the field if they feel they're already well established? These kinds of things. And so that makes every issue very special because it's also a wonderful way for writers who are emergent to be printed side by side with someone like Jeff Goldblum or Jodi Picoult or Nicholas Sparks or Mark Victor Hansen, who sold more than 157 million books, and that's just not possible anywhere. That's an amazing gift to emergent writers for them to really be able to jumpstart their careers in a way that provides them with tremendous visibility worldwide. So that's something we're very excited to offer writers, and it certainly had a huge impact on many new and budding writers out there, or writers that are quite seasoned but have heretofore been undiscovered. So yeah, we're very proud of the fact that we're cross-genre and that we've celebrated all the writing arts here. I think that's been an incredible gift to artists worldwide. As far as the international thing, not only are we international in that we are we send the magazines everywhere, but many of the voices come from all over the face of the earth. It could be someone from Inchigeela, Ireland, to Darfur, to Iraq. There are writers that have written in from places like New Zealand, Florina, Greece. Wonderful places I didn't even know were on the map, and it provides an incredible tapestry, and it proves to be an incredible forum of colourful voices from all around the world to come together and converge in a way that is almost impossible in any other way. It's just a very, very special community of global voices, and something we feel extremely privileged to be part of, something that we really we feel part of their world and connected in a way that I don't think can really be replicated in any other way. Charity. Yes, we're very deeply involved in charity. Two of our favourite charities at present are the National Audubon Society. In fact, the back cover of the magazine every quarter since our inception actually has included some endangered species of birds, celebration of all birds, but especially those which are threatened or endangered. Another fine charity that we're very actively supporting right now is St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. This is something we believe very deeply in. That's, as far as we know, that is the only place where if someone has a child dying of cancer, it matters not what their resources are, they will not be turned away, which we find to be an incredible and noteworthy cause, something that we are very proud to have been part of in any way. The third question, themes. Right, what does it mean that Carpe Articulum is thematic? It has two meanings. One, we are theme-based in that we have a quarterly theme. That is to say, it is a general guideline for the publication itself. It helps us to choose our direction for photography. It often shapes some of the questions included in the interviews. It's more of a general theme and certainly does not preclude any work based upon that work's not touching upon the theme that's given. On the broader scheme, we're always nature-based. There's always a lot of nature photography and strong natural themes, green world, this kind of thing. It's very important to us to constantly keep that in the reader's hands, reminding them of what a delicate world we have. So I hope these questions have helped you. Please go to carpearticulum.com, that's CARPEARTICULUM.com, and visit us at any time. We hope you'll send in your work. I'm Hadassah Broscova. It's very nice to meet you, and please stay in touch. Thank you. Happy writing. Please help support Carpe Articulum Foundation's City of Asylum, the Portland chapter. This program provides refuge for beaten, tortured, imprisoned, or otherwise brutally repressed writers from around the world. These people speak out against the human rights violations in their respective countries. They come for 2 years, receive free housing and $30,000 a year stipend to launch their writing career here in America. This is also done so that they can establish a new life, a life of freedom. This is a very exciting project, desperately needed in order to keep free speech alive. Please contact us at 503-957-8025 and find out how you can help. It's very important to us to constantly keep that in the reader's hands, reminding them of what a delicate world we have. So I hope these questions have helped you. Please go to carpearticulum.com.